Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Magic the Gathering Duels 2013 multiplayer. Today we'll be checking out one of the two new decks, the green-blue deck, Sky and Scale. Two new decks were added this week to the game, and I'd like to do a couple videos just to show you what they're all about. This opening hand is kind of bad, so let's draw a new one. Alright, I guess we'll just go with this. Alright, we're going to keep the hand. Dot Lace is my opponent. He gets to play first. Let me show you what I got here. 2/2 flying for 2. Also have for 4, 3/3. I can tap a creature to make it a 3/3 frog until end of turn. Just drew another one of my Gaius Sky folks, the 2/2 flying for 2. And then I also have this for 5 lands, or 6 rather. Whenever I cast a green spell, I get to put a 2/2 green wolf token. Whenever I cast a blue spell, I get a 1/1 flying bird token. That's kind of cool. All right, Invisible Stalker just came into play. I am playing against the blue-white deck from the last expansion, or booster pack, which came in September. This is the Aura deck. Invisible Stalker, I cannot block it. Plain and simple. Drew into Yevmai's Embrace. I control enchanted creature. Gets +2/+2 and has trample. So good. Just cost about $1 million. All right, he's gonna attack me for 1, which I, of course, let go through because I can't block. And is he gonna do anything else this turn? That is a no. All right, good. So I can't target this thing either because it's hexproof. This is my biggest nightmare. This turn I can play another Gaius Skyfolk, put him in play. We attack him for 2. This guy will come on next turn. I've got 3 cards that cost a ton. A3 Mutation, which is pretty awesome, but it's not really gonna help me against the deck that I'm playing as much. I could use it against a core Spirit Dancer. All right, he's gonna give this guy lifelink. So now he attacks and gains life. He's gonna bring me down to 18, bring him up to 19. But I will be hitting him for 4 next turn, and it does appear like he is mana screwed. That is gonna help me tremendously. And actually, check this out. Could play this guy. In fact, I have to. I can't play him because I needed another forest. So we're gonna play this guy here as a 1/1. When it comes into play, I reveal a top card of my library. If it's a land, it goes into play. Otherwise, it goes into my hand. So either I draw a card or I put a land right into play. Either way, it's good. It turned out into be a draw card. This thing. Ugh. This is not that good. Oh well, we will hit him for 4. Remember, brand new decks. I don't know what any of the new decks do. There are 2 of them, this one, and then there's also a red-white one. So this will be a learning experience for me. And you, I suppose, unless you have these decks. All right, turn 3, or 4, or 5, or whatever turn this is. He plays a land. And, let's see what else he's got going on. Now, he does have 6 cards in hand, so he can definitely do stuff. He's gonna play this 3/1 flying. During his upkeep, he gets to put a token on a creature. That becomes a 3/1 creature. Cool thing here, oh no, never mind, can't do that. Never mind. He attacks us, it goes through. My turn. Assault Zeppelin, 3/3 flying trample, or I could play this stupid thing. Yeah, let's go with the 3/3 flying trample. I'm gonna hit him with everything. He'll probably block one of my 2/2s. Unless he decides just to let all the damage go through. But I don't think he'll do that. I think he will block, or he might, no, yeah, he's got to, because what is he gonna do? Is he gonna wait and then he has to deal with my 3/3 flying? Oh wow, he's not gonna block, okay. I'm guessing it's because he wants to pump up his Stalker with a token, which he should be doing now. So he has to assign a token to a creature. It becomes a 3/1, there we go, flying. So now he's got this guy. So now this means he attacks, does damage, he will be gaining 3 life. He's also played this. Whenever his enchanted creature deals damage, he gets to draw a card. So he's gonna attack, bring me down to 14, bring him up to 14, and draw a card. Plays a land, and it is my turn. Another land, beautiful, beautiful. And Aether Mutation is what I'm gonna do here, actually. Could also play this, but not as interested as getting that 3/1 out of here. So, we're gonna do this, return the creature to his hand. As a result, I get tokens into play, equal to its casting cost, which will be 3 tokens. Now he doesn't have a blocker, and we hit him for a lot. 10 damage here. Nope, never mind. That's 8. Down to 6. Game's looking good. Oh, he just decides to leave the game. Okay, well, game number 1, all set. All right, time for our next game. This time my opponent is Mira Mama Sin... what? Mira Mama Sin Manos? That means something, I'm sure. Ooh, what a terrible hand. New one, please. That's looking a little bit better. Let's give it a shot. We will keep it. Mira Mama Sin Manos gets to play first. Someone tell me what that means, please. Opens up with an island. Let's do the same. Let's play some head games here. You don't know what I got yet. Just playing an island. Okay, so we've started with the Gaius Skyfolk 2/2 flying. We also have the 3/3 flying trample for 4. This right here, enchant creature. When Claustrophobia enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Doesn't untap during its untap step. That is great. Alright, I'm playing a blue deck. He's got some counter. He can sacrifice that Spiketail Hatchling to counter spell unless I pay 1, effectively setting me back a turn. Let's see if he decides to use it against this. Let's see if he decides to use it. He will not. Okay, so I get to look at the top card of my hand. If it's a land, it goes into play. Otherwise, it goes into my hand. It went into my hand. Groundswell. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If I played a land this turn, it gets +4/+4 instead. Yeah, it's good. Alright, whenever enchanted creature deals damage, he gets to draw a card. That's interesting that he played that on him, though. I think that makes him less likely to be willing to sacrifice it. I can probably force him to sacrifice it right here, though. Actually. I bet you I can. Watch this. Play land. Play Gaius Skyfolk. He's considering his options. He's gonna mana leak, okay. Great. Gaius Skyfolk is gone. This is where I think I might force him to sacrifice it. We're gonna attack for 4, or attack for 1. He's not gonna block, obviously. And I am going to attempt to play this, which would give him +4/+4. +4/+4. He lets it go through. Wow, take 5 damage, sir. All right. Plays a Fog Bank. That's probably why he was happy to let it go through, because he knows in the future he'll just be able to continuously block, so taking 5 damage at that point wasn't a big deal. I need some more islands so I can Claustrophobia this fool. Plays another Fog Bank. My lord. I won't be getting damaged through anytime soon. 4. Try to play the Zeppelin, which he is probably gonna sacrifice. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to have him sacrifice his thing to, because otherwise I'll just block it, so. Wow, okay, so let's go through. He must have bounce then. No point in attacking. He's got blockers, defender, flying, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Fog Bank, combat damage that would be dealt. There's his bounce. Turns it to my hand, he draws a card. Then attacks for 1. That thing is super annoying. Lord, Lord, Lord. Play this thing. Hope for a land. Nope, I got one of these though. Which doesn't do me much good. Not right now, at least. Interesting game. Not really going in my favor all that much. He's getting such a card advantage. This is ridiculous. Lord. Plays a mirror. He can imprint a card on it, and then it gets recast at the beginning of his upkeep. Alright. Let's see here. Guess I could just save that for future use. First of all, I'm gonna Claustrophobia this thing. It stays tapped. Won't be attacking me anymore. He can still sack it though to counter, so it's something I have to keep in mind. Attacking, again, pointless until I can break past these 2 fog banks. There's nothing I can do. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna tap X and imprint a card on that, and then during his upkeep, that card gets recast without paying its mana cost. Here it is. He's going to imprint a Right of Replication. This is going to allow him to start copying creatures at the beginning of his upkeep. That's a huge headache. All right. That's a huge headache. All right, we're going to play a Zeppelin. He's going to counterspell it. Cancel, to be more precise. And then I say go. Untap, upkeep, Right of Replication gets cast for free. He picks a target. Gets a copy of that spell in play. Copy of that card. He could pick Fog Banks. He's gonna pick this guy right here. Oh, he paid it with kick. Okay, so he paid the kicker for it. Wow. Wow. Oh my lord. Unbelievable. Unreal. Talryn Sky Summoner, this game is so over. I am donezo. Wow. I could do this. He would just... I could do this. He would just counterspell it by sacrificing a Spike Tail. So it doesn't matter. So that's a GG. We're just gonna call it. Good game. All right, next game. This time our opponent is Tyrion the Terror. Why do I do that? Why do I do that every time? All right, I get to play first. Opening hand is actually okay. So let's keep it. Let's start off with the Terramorphic Expanse, and then we'll say go. We've got a 2/2 flying for 2 lands. I've got 3 lands for a 1/1 flash Death Touch flying. That is an amazing sneak attack blocker. He starts off with a 1/1 Sapperling token. We were playing against the token deck. I'm gonna start off with a forest, psych him out a little bit. He'll be like, ooh, you're playing a green deck too. Well, yes, I suppose, but I'm also playing with blue. Gonna play that. All right, this guy right here, 5 lands, star, power and toughness equal the number of cards in my hand. At the beginning of my draw step, draw an additional card. And then 3 lands, 1 colorless, 2 blue, enchant creature. Comes into play, tap that creature. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Yes, sir. Pretty decent hand here. Really excited about using this guy. Basically, flash means you can play him as an instant. I can play him at any point. Death touch means whatever he blocks dies. Flying means he's got flying. So he attacks me thinking, oh, he's got no blockers, and then I'm like, bam! 1/1 flying death touch in play. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do. All right, can I play anything for 3? Yes, I can play this guy. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. It's funny. Play him. And we attack for 2. Of course, it's not gonna do me much good if it doesn't have any artifact or enchantments, but I'm fairly certain that this is the token deck, and I know there's at least a couple of enchantments that he can be playing with, especially the one that doubles his tokens. This would be amazing if he's got no flying blocking. He obviously also can attack me now because I've got 2/3 sitting here. He's gonna end. What's he doing? End your turn. Okay, sacrificing your Evolving Wilds. That's okay. That is fine. You do that. Then it's my turn. This turn, we can do a few things. I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expanse. We're gonna use that. Grab ourselves a forest. And then I'm not gonna do anything except attack. Don't want to waste Claustrophobia on just a 1/1. So we hit him here. Were he to have any artifact or enchantments, this would be awesome, but he doesn't right now. So he just takes the 4 damage, down to 14. And then I say go. Plays another Evolving Wilds. Attack phase. He should swing me for one most likely. There it is. Stops the timer. Sacrifices his Evolving Wild. Okay. Making choices. Plays a Plains. 1 damage goes through. And anything else during your second main phase? Mr. Terror? No? Okay. That means it is my go. I need 1 more land before I can do some of my crazy awesome stuff. I got this guy, enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Also got this amazing beast, which he will come into play probably first thing. But for now, we attack for 4. Oh, I want 1 more land so bad. I want to show you some of these sweet cards in play. Aether Mutation too is really awesome. I return a creature to owner's hand and I get X 1/1 tokens in play. X is the creature's mana cost. So if he plays something big and beefy that costs a lot, I can do that. Get a lot of tokens in play. Card goes back in his hand, which essentially sets him back a turn. What is he gonna do here? 4/4, plays the Loxodon, comes into play, he gains the life. You can also tap 2, sacrifice to regenerate each creature he controls. That 4/4 is actually kind of annoying. I don't want to bounce that back to his hand because, well, he gains 4 life. I could do, I still could do this right here. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just do this right now. I'm gonna do him right now. Okay, Star power toughness equal to the number of cards in my hand, so right now he's just a 4/4. And then we attack for 4. Bring him to 10, I'm at 18. He could attack with that, I'd probably let it go through, to be honest. There is his parallel lives. Now, again, this is interesting because that thing's gonna die next turn. I'm not sure if he hasn't read this card or what, but that thing's dead next turn. I'm gonna attack with this, he'll take damage, this will die. Plain and simple. He swings for 4. It's 5. I'm going to let it go through. And we win. So I don't play anything unless he's got a fog. I wonder if he has a fog. Oh, we'll find out. This is a 6/6 now because I drew an extra card because that's what he lets you do, allowing me to now attack for 10. He says I win. That is correct. Thank you for playing. GG. Time for another game, this time against Grim. I am playing against one of my favorite television shows. I don't know if it's one of my favorite, I definitely enjoy it though. Blech. This opening hand. Kind of a lot of large casting costs. I'm gonna take a chance to draw a new hand. All right, well, I'll just go with it. Keep hand, let me show you what I got. Let's start off here with this bad boy. All right, so I have this guy right here, 2/2. Whenever I draw a card, he gets a 1/1 counter. You can imagine, that gets pretty big pretty quick. Then I have my Claustrophobia. Tap creature, doesn't untap. And then this thing, which cost 1,000,000, but once I can play it, oh, I get to control enchanted creature, so that means I can take an opponent's creature. It gets +2/+2 in trample. But that cost 8 to play, so yeah. Turn 2, there's my forest, I say go. He's coming into play next turn. Just drew into this guy, power and toughness equal number of cards in hands. Draw an additional card during my upkeep. I am playing against the other new deck that recently was released, the red-white deck. He plays a 2/2, other creatures he control get +0/+1. Interesting. Play this guy, 2/2. Remember, he gets pumped up 1/1 whenever I draw a card. So next turn when I draw, he becomes a 3/3. Turn after that, and of course any draw card spells that I have, add to that, making it a little quicker. His 2 will bring me down to 18. I am not going to block that. Hope he doesn't have any burn. I don't really know anything about the deck he's playing. All right, 2/2, whenever he casts a creature with power 2 or less, he can tap 1 to draw a card. Really good. He's gonna get pumped up. We're at 4, I can now play this guy. 3/3 flying trample. then I can attack for 3, which I will. He will not block. It would be stupid of him to block it. That's a really good card. That is awesome. Mentor of the Meek. He mentors the meek. Weak. Meek weak. Interchangeable? Potentially. He's gonna play this and pumping up his other creatures, +0/+1. He's probably tapping the 1 to draw a card. I like this. This is gonna be a good game. I like the fact that both the new decks are going against each other here. That makes me happy. And then he plays this, 1/1 first strike. Fair enough. Attack phase, probably not going to attack. My turn, untap, draw. He's a 4/4, play a forest. I can then play this guy. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards in hand, it's just a 3/3. The great thing though is that next turn I'll be drawing 2 cards, which will pump him up even crazier, and stuff like that will happen. What? Alright, so I'm gonna wait to attack because he could chump block with a few of the creatures to kill this off. That is not something that I want to deal with right now. I'm gonna attack with a 3/3 though, and I will just use him as a blocker. So next turn, since I'm drawing 2 cards, that's gonna turn him into a 6/6. And unless that red-white deck has creature removal, I'm not sure what he could do to deal with that, so. And I also have the flying, which he evidently right now can't deal with. At least he hasn't been able to as of this point. This should be a prime target for him, though. He should try to get rid of this. What is this? Can't use activated abilities, can't attack or block. Well, I need to get something to destroy that. Oh, that sucks. Wow, he didn't attack? Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, yes! Beautiful. I just drew this right here. Enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Check this. 4/4. Play it. Comes into play. Destroy this right here. Now, my 6/6 can both attack and block. And with that, I will 2/4. He could chump block it to kill it, but then he'd have nothing left. Should I save it still? I'm gonna save it for one more turn. Attack with a 3/3 though. He cannot block it. I wonder if this deck has Wrath of God. That would really screw me over if he does. Or something alike, you know, destroy all creatures. Because I have the creature advantage right now, there's no question about that. What is this? That might have just changed. Flying first strike, beginning of your upkeep. If Angel's in the graveyard or on the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Wow! And then you can return it from the graveyard. Wow, that's really good. Really good. So good. I can almost play this. I'm gonna get control of this dude. Are you kidding me? I'm going to gain control of him. Next turn, I think. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, turn after. Right, get a card. I am so low on islands. What the heck? Well, I wonder if he's gonna. I wonder if he would sacrifice this. Although it does have first strike, so I wonder if he chump blocks if that'll work in his favor. I need 2 more turns to get him going. Whatever, I'm gonna pass a turn. I don't want to throw him yet. Especially with his guys with first strike. Plus, I kind of don't want this thing to die so that I can take control of it in 2 more land turns. I'm drawing so many cards though, there's no way I won't get that soon. There's no way. He's gonna pass it. This is an awesome game. Wow. Alright, so I draw 2. This is really good. Alright. So I just got a second island, which is awesome. Next turn, this is coming through. I'm gonna take that. For now, I'm gonna take out one of his creatures. Let's go with, actually, yeah. Stop. Go with that. Go with the 2/4. And then I'm just going to say go. And then next turn, I'm going to take control of his 4/5 flying. And we'll just laugh. Together, we'll laugh. Unless he plays, again, like some mass removal spell. And then he'll be laughing. But I think that this is going to work out really well for me. I've got a feeling. Got a good feeling. I wish I knew what was in his deck. I can't wait to play that thing to see what it's all about. All right, there's our draw 2. We got our 12/12, and then this guy. Take control. It gets +2/+2 and trample. Holy snap. All right, and whatever, I'll attack with him too. 12/12, which he has to block. Oh, what is this? What is this shenanigans? Untap all creatures you control, draw a card. Okay, fair enough. That's actually pretty cool. So he's got some blockers. He's gonna block this, obviously. He can't kill it. He's gonna let the rest go through. He's down to 10. I've got this now in my control. He just leaves the game. That is it. That is too bad. I wanted to see that complete. Oh well. That was a pretty fun game. I like the turn passing, kind of the standoff thing. That was pretty entertaining. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Taking a look at the new green and blue deck. We'll be checking out the red-white deck in the next video, probably coming within the next few days, or maybe early next week. We'll have to see how busy I am. But thanks again for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning.